All right, we are going old school today, as long as you consider 2013 to be old school. So I confess that the majority of my childhood was taken up by one of two things: video games and building Legos. Not much has changed, obviously. So I've always been a big fan of the Lego video game series, starting with Lego Star Wars way back in the day. I played that game to death. And I've kept up with the series since then through Lego Harry Potter, Lego Indiana Jones, so on and so forth. But eventually, I got sort of bored with them. They all started to feel the same. So it's been a while since I picked up a Lego game. But ever since I saw Age of Ultron, I've been on something of a superhero bender, so I picked up Lego Marvel Superheroes for super cheap on Steam. I'm not entirely sure what I was expecting, but what I got was freaking awesome. Seriously, not only is this the best Lego game I've ever played, this is one of the best superhero games I've played, period. So let me set this up for you. Imagine a situation very much like the Avengers movies. World-threatening evil schemes at play, and a bunch of superheroes have to work together to stop it.
Loki, stand down!
My insincerest apologies.
Only in this case, it's not just a couple of superheroes working together, it's literally everyone from the Marvel Universe. So you have the classic Avengers like Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk, but you also have the entire cast of the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and all of the supervillains that you would expect. And you can play as all of them, more than 150 of them. It's so cool. Now, the details are what really make each hero unique. They all have their own powers and fighting styles, and the levels challenge you to use every ability that your team has. Iron Man can destroy silver Lego pieces with rockets. Spider-Man can climb walls. Thor can charge electrical devices, and Mr. Fantastic can do whatever this is.
The fools are no match for... Oh, what a nice place to rest for a while.
And there are even more things that just make me geek out. Wolverine doesn't die. He just turns into an adamantium skeleton. And every now and then the Hulk, well, does this look familiar? Puny god. Now every time you unlock a new character, you get to explore everything that they can do. It's not like Lego Star Wars, where there were really only a few different types of characters reskinned 100 times. It's really impressive. Oh, and also, they talk.
Someone must have hacked my systems. It's the kind of thing I do to other people. What the?
See, last time I played a Lego game, there was no spoken dialogue, just expressive grunts, I guess you could call it. Ah, cute, but it got old really fast. Now everyone is fully voiced, and really well, I might add. Agent Coulson, for example.
Our futuristic technology can build any superhero we can imagine, except for Spider-Man clones, of course.
Sound familiar? Yeah, that's Clark Gregg, the actor who actually plays Coulson in the Marvel movies. I love that. And the writing is really good too, considering that this is a series that hasn't really dealt with dialogue very much before. It takes a really lighthearted and funny approach to the Marvel Universe.
Director Fury told me specifically to get these snakes off this gosh darn helicarrier. I may be paraphrasing slightly.
But all the characters still feel very believable, not cheesy or overdone. It's a slippery slope that they could have easily slid down.
What the heck's he after?
He is ever after only one thing: power. And also helmets with horns. He's really into those.
Gameplay-wise, it has slightly more depth than the older Lego games. You don't just have one attack button, for instance. One button is always punch or shoot, but you also have another special button that triggers your hero's special ability, like lightning, rockets, or just good old-fashioned smash. You can also get into something of a rhythm with the combat, kind of like you do in Assassin's Creed or the Arkham games, flowing from one enemy to another and setting up some really cool-looking combos. If you can call them combos, since you're really just hitting one button. Besides that, you destroy things for studs, build new things with the pieces, and defeat supervillains. Pretty standard fare. But the scale of the game is incredible. Once you receive your latest mission on the helicarrier, you skydive into a fully explorable Lego version of New York City. Oh, and before I forget, even though the game is made up of bricks, it's really pretty. I mean, it makes the older LEGO games look like something from the 90s. The lighting, the colors, the animation, it's all just really nice eye candy.
Now that's what I call a view.
If I sound like I'm fanboying a little bit, it's because I totally am. This game reminded me of what I loved about the LEGO games as a kid, but it brought some modern ideas and technologies into the mix. Now, even though it's a game that came out in 2013, not exactly the latest game, it's new to me. And if you haven't tried it yet or touched a LEGO game in a really long time, I would highly recommend you try out this one. Also, later this year, 2015, they're coming out with another LEGO superhero game specifically for the Avengers. I'm pretty excited about that. Let me know if you want me to do a report on that game once it comes out too, and if you're playing LEGO Marvel superheroes for yourself right now, let me know what you think. If you want to see what else I've been up to, you can follow me on Twitter, and subscribe right here to see more videos coming out real soon. Seriously, every like and subscription helps me out in a big way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.